Hey folks, so I'm just going to do a update on my kind of horticultural project, what I've been kind of working on the last couple of months. So as I said before, I got the 12-ton digger in, and I completely leveled the area, and I started again. There's a good bit of progress on it so far. I got help. Dear mother of mine helped me plant all the grass, which is kind of good. Then the pond is really starting to get there. I just have an issue getting this to stand up, so I have to repin that in. The waterfall's up and running. There's a little bit more stonework to be done with that, and it's the same around the edges. Like you can just see here, there's still a bit of black plastic. You can see little tiny bits of black plastic over there. So that all has to be covered, but I'm just have to get some more stone because I kind of ran out of stone. Got some beautiful koi in there. Got a lot of goldfish in there, but there's 4 major koi in there, and they're going to eventually be vital part of my aquaponic system because they'll be producing the fecal matter that will then be pumped up to the beds, which will then be used to make nitrates, or nitrites then nitrates, and that's what will feed then the plants. So they are beautiful. I never liked koi because I kind of always thought they were pointless, but the fact that they work in my aquaponics now, I've kind of grown to love them. Yeah, so over here, just trying not to walk on my freshly planted grass. So over here, probably not going to see great because of the sun, but I have 4 full hives set up there. You probably would have seen in earlier videos, 3 of them were nooks, and they've now gone into full hives. One of them, actually, all of them have supers on them already, which all the supers that are on them I won't be taking off them. I'll be leaving with them because that's their food for the winter, because I don't like to feed them. But one of them, this guy up here, has 3 supers on him now, I think. Fantastic queen, new queen this year, which is a fantastic layer. I think last time I opened it there was 4 frames of just like day to 4 day old eggs, so it was really good, like really good layer. And that one I also had to double brood because of that. She was just laying so mad, and she actually had a really weird one where she went up through the queen excluder, which is designed not to have her go up, but she did. She managed to get up through it, and that was with a metal excluder. I had heard people tell me before that plastic ones are better, but I got a metal one for free with one of the hives, so I said, look, I'll try it. And I will never be using a metal one ever again because it just didn't work. I stuck a plastic one in, stuck a new super on top. Straight away she couldn't get up through, so it was obviously the excluder's problem. The berries over here are doing really well actually this year. I planted them at the start of this year thinking that I wasn't really going to get anything off them this year, and then next year I could start harvesting. But as you can see here, there's already quite a few berries. I don't know if you could even see that because I'm using a front-facing camera on my phone. But yeah, they've produced quite well. The apple tree that I planted over in the corner, which was actually only just planted there temporarily because I didn't have a place to put it, but you can see it just there. That has like 30 apples on it, and it's 3 foot tall. Like, I'm gonna actually end up having to take some of the apples off because the limbs are gonna snap. Like, but yes, I'll put that down to the pollination of the bees. The grow beds are growing nicely. They do look like a bit of a mess, as you can see here, but there's a method to my madness on this one. I want one grow bed that I'm going to put small amounts of different things in, but what I want them for is the seeds. So I don't want to be buying seeds every year because I kind of think that kind of defeats the purpose of my whole kind of symbiotic kind of ecosystem I'm growing. I want to also be able to plant new seeds every year but not have to buy them. So that's my plan for that grow bed. This one here looks even more of a mess, but this one actually has very much so method, and as usual I ran out of storage space, so I had to delete a few things. As I was saying, yeah, very much so method mad, this one. On the front of it I have my onions, and on the back of it all this, apart from the weeds in between, but I don't like harvesting, or I don't like pulling them because they're good for the bees. But these are all my willow. So I planted, or I took slips off maybe 30 willow this year, and I planted all them in there. Eventually they will go behind this, or in front of this should I say, and I'll be cutting all them down and I'll build a willow wall. But that's like 10-year plan, but it's good to get it started now. But yeah, that's the update, guys. It's tipping along. It's taking its time, but that's pretty much what it is like. Yeah, guys, thanks for watching.